Yo, what's good, Backpack gang? It's your boy Backpack Tay with another video. Y'all see the title. I've done a few of these more recently, probably 3-4 in the last month or so, but this one I'm gonna get really descriptive for y'all just because quarantine has been extended. Before we get into this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, motherfucker. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. My hair is looking rough right now. Now when I take this off, I'm gonna take it off in slow-mo because you know I gotta be dramatic and I gotta drag every little thing I do to my mother, you know how it is. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, unfortunately, even though my hair is rough, it don't look as rough as y'all. That's the fact. I'm here to brag, I'm gonna be true. My junk ain't as rough as y'all's because I get a haircut every week. You know how? Because I'm my own barber. In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to cut your own hair step by step. So y'all can stop asking me to cut your hair. You can go do it yourself with some cheap clippers, alright? I'm doing everything. I'm shaping up the mustache. I might trim up the eyebrows. I'm shaping up everything, cutting off any excess facial hair besides my little peach fuzz right here. Alright, but I want to get into it, so let's just start with the reveal. And by the way, I'm not cutting up the top. I'm not cutting nothing off the top. I'm just tapering it and shaping it up, alright? I'm wolfing right now, so let's get into it.
Myself, worried about increasing my wealth, getting that green for me and myself. I'm the whole Christmas tree and y'all else. Facts. Can't believe you used to think I needed y'all help. I leave by myself.
Alright, so as y'all can see, like it ain't as rough as most people's are because you know, but look, it's not faded, it's not shaped up. This definitely needs to be shaped up, but you see the waves is coming in because I just started brushing serious again. So I'm gonna get my waves dipping, but enough talking, enough intro, let's get into the video. Alright, first things first, I'm gonna show y'all each clipper and what I use each clipper for in particular. And the most important part is make sure that if you do go get clippers, you get some clipper cleaner. Brushing it and running under water ain't enough. You need to get something like this. This is Wall Total Care Clipper and Trimmer. It's a cleaner, a lubricant, and a coolant all in one. So it protects the metal, make sure it's clean and it's oiled, like it's oiled down so it's not cutting your skin and everything like that. So make sure you get that. But alright, yo, let's get into the video. Let's start with step one. I'm gonna start with tapering both of my sides, alright? I'm gonna be using a wall detailer. This is actually what I use to shape up my entire head too, and just to start with the guided lines, alright? You guys ready? Let's get into it. Alright, bet. First thing I'm gonna do on the sides, I'm gonna make a guideline. A guideline means I'm gonna make a line, I'm gonna make everything beneath it bald. This way, like me personally, I don't like having long sideburns, so I cut it off right here at the ear. You can see there's nothing left over. So I'm gonna make these guidelines on both sides, and we're gonna start fading it, alright? Let's get into it. Alright, bet. That's the first step. Is mad simple. It's just honestly making a guideline on both sides so there's nothing beneath it. And now we can get into the next step, which is crucial, the fade. Let's get to it. Alright, bet y'all. The next clipper I typically use is the Remington. Now I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't really particularly remember which type of Remington this is, but one thing I will tell you, even though I do typically change up what I use to shape up, like you know, do my shape ups all the time, I change it every 2 or 3 years, trying something new. Remington, it may not be this exact clipper, but I always have a Remington in my collection. It's really good. The clippers are really good. They're very low. They're not expensive. Every barber has a pair of Remington, so I really think this is a clipper that a lot of y'all should get. All right, let's get into it. So when you're fading on the side, you see how there's no hair here? This is what you call a zero, a bald. There's nothing there. This is a zero, closed. You see how it's closed? See this little lever on the side? When it's all the way up, it's closed. When it's all the way down, now it's open. See that? Closed. Now this is closed, open, closed, open. I want to go halfway. Halfway means I'm halfway between closed and open. So the lever, this is all the way down, this is all the way there. I should have it somewhere in the middle. And let's get to it. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the side and move it up maybe 1/2 centimeter, okay? See how it barely went up right there? See how it's a little bit faded, light and then dark? That's what you want. Now you're gonna do that on both sides. After you do that, you're gonna take it from half to all the way open. So you were at closed all the way here, half, and then all the way open. You're gonna go all the way open and use the same thing. You're gonna go up a little bit further than the last line you made, all right? Let's get into it. Okay, bet. Now it should look something like this. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put on a 1 guard and go up a little bit more. Same exact concept. You're gonna go up, you're not gonna go push it hard, you're gonna go soft. So move it lightly, kind of like you're barely scraping the head, you know what I'm saying? So that's the next part. I bet. So I'm changing clippers real quick to the quick. This is, I don't know if you've seen the video. I cut my hair with $15 Walmart clippers. These are these clippers. I'm only switching from the Remington because this has a 1 guard. I lost the 1 guard to my Remington and I'm not gonna put one on there to mess up my hair. Now, fortunately, this cheap clipper that doesn't even have anything to make it go open, it's always closed. It's actually made from wall, so it is trusty. I do trust it because it's made from wall, which is the same thing as my shaper clipper. So same thing, I'm gonna go up a little bit on this side, a little bit on that side, and then we're gonna get something else after that. Now, when I see the hair sticking up like this, I go down on it. Now, that's not the last step. Remember how I went from closed to halfway to open to one guard? There's a clipper in between that called the 0. Now, this is a 0, but I literally mean that gets rid of the hard. You can barely see it, but there's a line right there. It's kind of hard to tell, but that's gonna get rid of that line to make the transition from no hair to hair very smooth. So let's get to that. Same concept here. You're gonna focus this 1/2 clip. This 1/2 clip's on my wall shape ups. I don't have the half clip on my other trimmer. I don't have the half clip on my other trimmers and clippers, so I use this instead. Now, after you do that, what I typically do, now I'm gonna go back here. You see this harsh line right there between no skin and hair? So on both sides, you have to go back to the no guard, the 0, and get rid of that. Now you gotta be very, very careful with this because this line is very thin, because literally a centimeter above that line is the half. Remember we went from open to close in half? That's the next line you did. The thing is, if you go up too high on that, then you have a new guideline up here, and you gotta redo your whole fade, and you keep pushing your fade all the way up here. We don't want a mohawk, so I'm gonna go very slow and very, very calm with this. Watch. I'm also not pressing down. Now comparison. No line, line. Look at the difference. See why this is important? Very important step. So let's get rid of this line right here, all right? Let's get to it. Now you should really see no line on that side. Now it still looks rough. You know why? There's no shape up. So I actually do the shape up and then I do the back after, then I fade the back last. So let me do the, let's do the shape up. So let's do the shape up right here. Very important, very crucial part. Woo! Let's get into it, because this honestly makes the cut. Now, shape ups are very important, as y'all know. A person can have the best fade in the world, but if the shape up's terrible, the haircut's terrible. So I take this very slow. I'm gonna hop back in between this camera and then this mirror over here and then a mirror over there on my wall, just because that's where I really do my shape ups at. It's a better view. And I'm not about to risk my shape up to make y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, laugh. That's not going on. So let's get to it. We almost done. I just gotta finish up the corners, round this up, and just make sure it's perfectly straight, all right? We almost there. Be patient, baby, be patient. All right, bet. I got this done right now. What I'm gonna start doing is doing this part and this part to connect the entire shape up, all right? Let's get into it. All right, man, so this is what it's looking like right now. Feel me? Now I'm gonna focus on the other aspects of the front. Like right now, I'm gonna start shaping up my mustache. Now I've been letting my mustache grow in a little bit, so it's thicker. I had it real thin for a little bit. I like it thicker, so we're gonna start shaping up under the lip and above the lip to line it up, all right? Let's get to it. All right, bet. The mustache, it's exactly how I like it. A little thicker, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like a little weight. Anyway, after that, I'm gonna actually shape up my eyebrows. I typically don't do this, but a lot of people, I haven't touched my eyebrows. I used to do them. Like, I used to do them every once in a while. A lot of people be like, oh, that's smooth, why you do that? Say what you want, bro. Say what you want. I be doing this modeling stuff and I take care of my face. And a lot of dudes who like too scared to do that stuff, that's why y'all be DMing girls and be left on red. I don't DM nobody, they slide in mine. It's a little secret for y'all. Anyways, I haven't done this in a long time, so I hope I don't mess this up. I probably haven't done it in like a year or two, but we're gonna see how it looks right now, all right? Alright, yeah, that's Gucci. It don't gotta be perfect. Now after this, I don't got, you see I don't got nothing here. I take this off every time, so it's not that I don't grow it. I literally just like my face being clean. If it ain't a full beard, I need it clean. So we're gonna do that next, alright? Let's get into it. Alright, bet. As far as I'm concerned, the front portion is Gucci, front portion is done. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the back. Alright, y'all ready to get to the back? Same thing as the front. I'm not really gonna go through too many details, but I'm gonna start with the guideline and make it bald in the back. Then I'm gonna start fading all the way up, shape it up, and we finish. Let's get to the last, easiest part.
What you cooking up? What you cooking up?
Alright, so bet. This is the guideline on the back. Guideline don't gotta be perfectly straight because you're gonna fade this anyway. I know y'all see the waves. Ooh-wee. God, bro, the waves is dipping, bro. And I won't even brush it for a month now. Now y'all see the back. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna shape up the back now. Then we're gonna, fade it after that and then touch it up one more time. Now I do this because it's easier to shape up when you got more hair there. If you fade it, then you don't got much to, shape up. So let's get into it.
What you cooking up? What you cooking up?
Alright, best. So this is the shape up in the back. It don't gotta be perfect the first time. This has to be like a decent, at least somewhat lined up. You feel me? Because we're gonna do the final trim all day after we taper it. So now we're gonna taper it. The tapering steps in the back are a little easier because I don't go as hard as I do on the side. You know what I'm saying? So on the back, what I'm gonna do with the taper is I'm gonna do open, a 1 and a half clip. That's it, and we're gonna be finished. So grab your clippers, go open.
What you cooking up?
Alright, babe, this is what it should look like. Already looks like I went up, a little far, right? Maybe like a 3/4 of an inch. Perfect. Because now what you're gonna do, you're gonna take the 1 and start getting rid of that dark, harsh line. Then we're gonna move to the next clip. To the 1, remember, 1 closed. Clip always closed. This doesn't have an open or closed clip, so it stays closed by default. And now we're gonna get rid of that harsh guideline we just created. Bet. Now y'all peep that harsh guideline in the middle now. You're doing a good job because that's the easiest one to knock out because you can see it so bright. So what you're gonna do is take that half clip now, get rid of that little guideline by doing C's. What I call a C, you're going up like this, going up like this. You're gonna do that lightly, get rid of that. Then all we gotta do is get rid of that bottom guideline, do the shape up in the back one more time and we're done. Let's get a DPG. All right, now I bet. Y'all saw that harsh guideline at the bottom? Kind of looks like I shaped it up like that. That's from making that line earlier. Same thing we did on the sides. You're gonna go with the 0 and move that one very, very slowly. This is a tough one to get rid of. Very, very tough. You're gonna take the clip, go back to closed. Start working on that guideline very lightly, y'all. I bet, y'all. Putting the coconut oil on the dome, you feel me? I bet. I guess I do a 360 for y'all. Y'all ready? Let's check out this final cut, y'all. You too, man. I'm doing this for y'all, I needed a cut and I said, why not just show these guys how to really do it, you feel me? Now all the ladies out there that's watching haircut tutorials for their man, and all the men out there watching haircut tutorials for their brothers, their family, their uncles, their mothers, whoever got this type of cut, because this is obviously a type of cut for everybody. Find this tutorial, learn how to do it, follow the steps, pay attention, comment, like, subscribe to your boy BPG. Make sure you're under the BPG, that's Backpack Gang. If you like money in your duffel and you like standing your bag to get your money in your head right, and this is a channel you really need to be following, you feel me? Hey man, but besides that, went to my mother. This is the most fire haircut tutorial out here. You see the waist is dipping. I've only been doing this for 4 weeks, and I probably only brush consistently for like 7 days out of these 4 weeks. You feel me? So like, imagine next time y'all see my hair, just know it's gonna be dipping because I really got y'all. But your boy Backpack Tay is out of here, y'all. Peace. Dang guys, I can't believe I really did it. Just got myself a new mansion. Whoa. Yo, who are you? Who am I? I'm Backpack Tay. Oh. And you're watching BACPAC. Stay in your bed.